Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu rasulillah, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. It's your brother Gabriel al-Romani. My dear brothers and sisters, when I became Muslim, people asked me, what did you do? Other than the extensive research into the basics of Islam, into the fundamentals of Islam, into the history of Islam, I took a journey with the Quran. And I remember the first time someone gave me a Quran copy, and I would have this tradition of every night before going to sleep, I would read a few pages. And I couldn't wait to get back home from school to read more. Like, it was just a tradition. And one thing I found, which I'm sure you can connect to, is that it was not me reading the Quran. It was the Quran reading me. I couldn't help but, I don't know, I believe it's a miracle. I remember in the book, The Road to Mecca, Muhammad Asad, rahimahullah, he says how when he opened the Quran for the first time, and the verse that connected to something he saw that morning in the subway, and that started his journey all the way to Afghanistan and Pakistan, through Arabia, and of course to Mecca. I felt I couldn't help myself to be emotional, to feel that the Quran was reading me, that it was answering my questions, that it knew exactly what I was doing. Now, people say, oh my God, what are you talking about? Because this is Allah's word. The Quran is the speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, this is the translation, of course, but no one can deny that the meaning still has a lot of power. So, why not share this beautiful message with the rest of the world? The brothers and sisters from Al-Furqan Foundation Canada, they're basically giving these Qur'ans. They're having this waqf, this endowment. And this is the Clear Qur'an. It's by Dr. Mustafa Khattab. I've had the chance to look through it, mashallah, and I've heard just amazing things about it. And I recommend that you sponsor this amazing, amazing project. Now, what can you get out of that? Well, basically, you share the message of Islam with the rest of the world. Let people experience what I've experienced. For $156 Canadian, you get a box of 52 Qur'ans. And this covers just the printing cost and the housing cost. This is a fard kifaya that the community has to fulfill. So we're looking for about $50,000. Let's make it $100,000. So what? Everyone can just donate 156 Canadian dollars. It is a beautiful Quran, a beautiful Mus'haf. You can see it here, okay? And looking through it, the English is very, very clear. And that's one of the things that I've noticed throughout the different translations of the Quran, that sometimes the English gets tricky or almost like Shakespearean style, if you know what I mean. The Clear Quran has an introduction, it answers some questions, has a few maps, and it talks about certain common themes that non-Muslims might bring up, such as what is Islam, who is a Muslim, was the Quran copied from the Bible, why do Muslims call God Allah, and so on. And each chapter has an introduction. For example, Al-Imran. This Median chapter or Medinian chapter takes its name from the family of Imran, mentioned in verse 33. Like the previous chapter, it reiterates the fact that God is the source of divine revelation and affirms the belief in God as the only Lord and Islam as his only accepted religion. And then it starts, Alif Lam Mim, God, there is no God worthy of worship except him, the ever-living, the all-sustaining. He has revealed to you, O Prophet Muhammad, the book in truth confirming what came before it, and he has revealed the Torah and the Gospel, previously a guide for people, and also revealed the decisive authority. Surely those who reject God's revelation will suffer severe punishment, for God is almighty, capable of punishment. You can see the flow in English is quite good. So my dear brothers and sisters, just click the link, look at the description, and order a box, order 2 boxes. Remember, this is a sadaqah jariyah for you, this is a charity, it's a waqf as well. Inshallah, da'wah is something that everyone, especially you living in Canada, you're living in the West, you have to try to do your best to deliver the message of Islam to these non-Muslims. It is a fard kifaya. So, as I've experienced the beauty of the Quran, as I'm sure you experience the beauty of the Quran, as Ramadan is the month of the Quran, let us make this commitment to the Quran and to spread the Quran. Barakallahu feekum. We thank the brothers and sisters from Al Furqan Foundation in Canada. May Allah reward you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.